Michael Jenkins here, Scout Executive of the Voyageurs Area Council Boy Scouts of America. I want to take just a few minutes today and discuss the subject of leadership. When people think about leadership, they think about a lot of things, and sometimes there's confusion between leadership and management. Management is basically getting things done. It's using the tools that are around you, whether it's people or other tools, to do a project or accomplish a task. Leadership, in my mind, is something quite different. There are a lot of words that are used that accompany conversations about leadership and training about leadership. Influence is one of those words. Empowerment is another one of those words. There are many other words. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of books that have been written about leadership. And many people who find themselves in positions of leadership study those books. And there are trainings that go on that are derived from the concepts that are in those books. I have quite a few of them, and I've had the opportunity to go through quite a few different types of leadership training. And I've had the opportunity to study these books at length and the concepts that are in them. For the most part, they boil down to some very simple truths about leadership. One of those is that in order for somebody to be a leader, there have to be followers. The word leadership implies that there are followers. In our line of business, that may mean the staff that we work with, that we hire, that we teach and train and work with every day, that we give assignments to, that we empower, that we share our influence with. It also means that we may have volunteers and others that are part of our sphere of influence. A lot of times those people that we work with want to know what our vision is. Vision is an interesting word when it comes to leadership. It implies that the person can see. It doesn't necessarily imply that you have good eyes. I know plenty of people that don't have good eyes that are good leaders. What it implies is that you can see. I think about this concept of the light at the end of the tunnel. And sometimes, truthfully, the tunnel is so long that even though there may be a light at the end of the tunnel, it can't be seen. Good leaders, regardless of the length of the tunnel or the distance of the journey, and how difficult it may be, what might be in the way, can see that light. And they understand it, and they understand what's there for them to go and get. Think about it this way. There are drivers and there are passengers. Generally, when an organization wants a new leader or hires a new leader, they are looking for a driver. They're looking for somebody that's willing to get in the car and go and move forward and progress to the next place where they want to be. There could potentially be many other passengers who want to go with that person. Generally, that's expressed in the term trust. And trust is a very, very important concept. In order for a leader to have followers, those people need to express trust in one of many ways. We see it all the time in movies and things like that we see. We'll see the lead character reach out his or her hand and say, "Do you trust me?" And those that are with them will express either, "Yes, I trust you," or "No, I don't." In order for a leader to be effective, there has to be trust, and people need to be willing to follow. Those are my thoughts on leadership today. Thank you for listening.